Hi everybody, just stopping by for a minute here. Don't worry, I'm not going to take up your whole day. Just for a minute to show you what I'm doing today. Well, what I've done yesterday, and then what I'm doing today. And of course, I'm still working with wool. I don't know. I am so into this working with this wool. Now I'm going to show you the pieces. Now somebody asked me yesterday in the comments, what am I going to do with these when they're finished? And what I'm going to do with these when they're finished is I'm making a book. I'm making 4 books, 4 journals, 4 art journals, and one is for each season: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And so, although now some of these could go for any season, but this is one that I'm working on now, and it's just however I put it together. It's just this little bird, this little cat is looking up here at this little bird there, and but then her heart comes into it too, that she says she doesn't want to hurt the bird. In my life, I had a cat not long ago that it was so sad because my cat a baby bird fell out of the nest, and so then of course my cat went to catch the baby bird, and then it was a blue jay, and blue jays, they watch over their babies. And so after those 3, there was 3 blue jays that attacked my cat, and yes, my cat is now in heaven. But anyhow, that just came out of my lips. So once I see, when I always make this with some kind of a background, a backing that I make a little bit wider than the a little bit larger than the actual image, and then after I'm finished with the image, that's when I'll trim around it, because as you are, I always make it a little bit bigger, because as you are stitching, it'll actually shrink the image. It'll actually make it a little bit smaller. And so then I wait, and I wait, and I do this part after. So see, now I've got that other piece right there. This is going to fit right on here, and I'm going to then trim this one. Oh no, I want to trim this one to the same size. Some of these you can tell. See, I put this on the back, and I had black around it first, and then I put that white around there. And so I clipped that to the same size, and then whip stitched around. This one you can see a little bit more, where I had that dark brown in the back, and then I put that green is what I finished it with, and then that hides all the stitches. Although, like on this one, I decided to put the stars up after I had it already finished. I decided I wanted some stars, and so I put them on afterward. Now this one here, I think this is the one I was working on yesterday when I did the video yesterday. And this pretty much finishes it up, my little log cabin and the tree. I put the chimney on. The chimney was an afterthought, and and then some of these flowers here. French knots flowers was afterthought. You can always tell my afterthoughts because they'll be stitching on the way back. I put a French knot for the little doorknob. But as you're stitching this wool, and because there is so many layers of wool, as you're stitching, it puffs up the wool, so it almost looks like you've got it like you've got a wadding in there, or a polyfill of some kind. And so, and then this one I finished yesterday as well. And this one, my thread here. This one I made the apple tree. And I think that one turned out really cute too. So, and I'm not sure exactly which book this will go in, but right now I'm just making these because this is what I am real interested in right now. Very over the top interested. And so, see, I will then trim this one. And I'll probably try and do a blanket stitch around this one. To finish off the trim. I'm not good at that blanket stitch because I can be going along and it's just fine, and then all of a sudden it will be not just fine. So I don't know why I get discombobulated. But let's see, I did, right here, along on this one, I did a blanket stitch right along there. And I think that one turned out pretty good for a blanket stitch. So this one I'll finish up this today. But I wanted to show you, look, I got a greeting card. Look at here. That's so beautiful. I got that from Beetle Chick. And she says, Helene hit Western North Carolina really bad. We're all accounted for. Several homes are completely gone. It will take time to recover. But in time, stay safe. And yes, that's, I have friends that are up in them areas like that. And where is she? She's in Spruce Pine. I think Spruce Pine, North Carolina. And so there's a lot of damage, but all the people that I've heard of so far have such a good attitude about it that we will rebuild, and that is wonderful. There's neighbors helping neighbors. Oh, and then in my mail, look here, I have a mail. I'm gonna, not a mail like in male female, this is mail like out of the mailbox. So we're gonna see what's in here because I know I didn't order it. Oh, see, we look at these. Let's see. What does this say? Oh, Cindy. Happy birthday, Lizzie, from Cindy, it says. So Cindy sent this. Oh my God, look at the size of these. Make sure there's not any more notes in it. Oh my word. Look at, oh my word. These 15 succulent colors, 9x12 sheets. Oh my gracious. I don't have any this big. Oh, let me see if I can get this open. Oh, look at this. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Cindy. Oh my word. Okay, actually I know 2 Cindys. Okay, so yeah, I know 2 Cindys. And still the one package that I had, the email that it's coming, hasn't come yet. So I'm still, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be, oh, look at these. Look at this one. Oh my gosh, that is pretty. That is beautiful. Now this one, making a tree or a bush out of this, won't that be beautiful? Can you see how that is, how it's like gradiated? So pretty. That's beautiful. And then there's the lavender. Honey, what's the matter, sweetie? Oh no, wait a minute. We got a problem here. What's the matter, baby? Tell me. Tell Nana what's the matter. Why are you crying?
They did a tube and then I clean out my eyes.
Really? Oh no. Were you watching a movie with Sissy?
Sissy got
Sissy's gone? Where'd she go?
Gone inside.
She went outside?
Ha!
Okay, you're going to go outside? Okay.
Okay.
Whatever the problem is, I think she's got a solve for it, yeah. Today, Mommy's at work and Daddy's in charge of the two girls. That's why she's not dressed yet. Okay, but anyway, still got her sleep shirt on. Now look at this purple. Oh my gosh. Like, look at this one. See, this is like a plain. And this one, it's got like, it's almost mixed with a little black. Oh my gosh. And look at this green. Look at this. I love having all these greens because I think I've used green in every one. Like here I've got some green there in the branch. Here I've got a green and then yet another green in the tree. I got a green on the ground and another green in the tree. This one here, again, a green is on the ground. And then a green in the tree, and yet another green for the green, for another green for the green. And here, a green on the tree, green on the leaves here. And here I've got a real dark green in the bottom, and then four different trees in green. So I use a lot of green. Oh, this is so soft. Cindy, I thank you so much. Oh my God, look at this color. I don't think I have even one piece of this color. It's like a mauve, maybe? That's so pretty too. Oh my gosh. Oh my word, look at this green. That is nice. It's like a green and a yellow. This will be perfect like in a spring or summer page. I love it. And look at that one. These are wonderful colors. Like fall. Anything at all. But look at this. That's so pretty. And then this forest green. And it's so soft. So soft. Look at that pale green. That is pretty too. Thank you so much, Cindy. Oh my word. You guys got me. You've got my content for the next 150 videos right here. Sometimes I think, well, I don't know if I've got anything to make a video because I've done everything on a video and I don't want to just keep on keeping on with the same old things. I want different. Although you're going to be seeing a lot of wool applique for a future while because I'm just into this. I'm just so, but there's so much you can do. Even if you're a paper journaler, you still want to do a cover. The cover of your journal is always special. And so you might make a cover for your paper journal and use something like this on the front on your front cover. And so this kind of thing is, maybe you won't get as addicted as I just did, but oh gosh, I just thought of another thing. I got this here hat and it's just laying here. But I just seen this, which is a dragonfly. I want to make a dragonfly. And look at that dragonfly. Look at the colors here around. And then I also had a comment yesterday that told me some ideas of how to make to make something like this. And so I'm going to try that too. I see, now that just went in my mind. I want to make a dragonfly. But look at that green. And see, that's what happens when you're just looking around you. You might see something that just triggers an idea that you want to do. And doing art on felt is just absolutely amazing. And I like the idea of doing small art because you can finish the small art. And I am one that doesn't stay focused very well. I got that attention deficit disorder. And so I lose track. I lose track of my thoughts. Like just now, Papa come to kiss me on the head and just sent me off into I can't think. But anyway, I have a very low. Staying focused on one thing is just not my. It's just not my thing. Okay, but anyway, and here's a light color. This is almost white. Like I said before, I've been told you can't get pure white felt, wool felt, because there's no pure white sheep. There's no pure white sheep, and so all the whites from the sheep are going to be like an off-white. And then there's a yellow and another green. And oh my word, these are just beautiful. These are just beautiful. And look at, there's so many. Did it say how many there were? Do I have to count them? It says, I think it said 20. Oh, 15. There's 15 different colors here. And look at those colors. These are just beautiful. Oh, I am set. I am set and ready that I can be busy forever. And so, and I need bigger sheets, especially like once I finish one up and I want to find the backing, I need a bigger sheet for the backing. I was thinking that maybe I would, see this here little piece of, this is felt. This is pure white, but this is the felt like you can buy in a store. And that you can buy like at Walmart and stuff. It's real soft. Actually, this though, I think I bought this felt at Amazon, which I'm thinking I'm going to use this felt. It's not wool, but I think I'm going to use this for the actual pages. That's what I think I'm going to use. Now see, because I wanted a little piece of just pure white for the cat's eye. And I wanted her eye to be pure white, so that then the little pupil of the eye, I could set it where I could see she's looking up at the bird. And so I'll use what felt I do have, but boy, what a difference from using the store-bought inexpensive felt to using wool felt is such a difference. And to even get the needle through, I think I'm not sure what they call it, but I think it's called scrim, that they put into a lot of batting and felts and stuff, that it's almost like a metal kind of thing, but to hold its shape, they put it in there. And so you can put a needle through one section, it goes through real nicely, and then you come back and you can't hardly get the needle through it. I don't have that trouble at all with wool. Not at all. It's just so pretty. And so look at here, like this postcard that I got from Beetle Chick. Look at that. She did painting on the background, and then she took an image and glued it to the front. And this would be nothing without that background. So I do want to learn, like I was just told, I think that was Kansas that told me, from Plants and Procrastinations. I think she's the one that gave me directions on how I can color. So I can take, like, I could take this light green color, but I can go with other greens in the, I don't remember exactly, I have to go read it again, and to find out exactly how she did, how you can make a mixed media color in there. But oh, this is beautiful. Thank you so much, Cindy. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Now I'm writing on these. She says, happy birthday, Lizzie, from Cindy. And it didn't even my birthday yet. My birthday's not till the 23rd. But, ouch, oh, my leg. And so I got to put from Cindy. This was the 9 by 12 wool from Cindy. Because I'm going to, all of this, I'm going to make a 75 journal for my 75th birthday, because I'm celebrating, let me tell you, for the whole week or the whole month or whatever. And so I'm saving these gift receipts there for because I'm very forgetful. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but I'm so very forgetful, and so that I make my little notes, and then I make my little, and then I have these little stones, these kind of little stones. They're beads. They're little stones, and they got one hole in them each. And I put one on. Did I put some on these? I don't know if I did. Not on these, I didn't. But you know what I could do, what I will do probably, is like make a cluster of stones in one little place. I'll do that right now. Let's see, do I got a needle in this hunk of thread? In this hunk of thread, a hunk of burning love right there. Wait a minute, let me look here. What do I have? What do I have? Oh, here. This'll work. I like that I have enough needles now that I can let my needle, I can leave a thread on a needle, and this won't fit through there. Elizabeth, that won't fit through. Won't fit through. Will it fit on this one? Probably not. No. Okay, so this one isn't going to work. Alright, I should have checked it first. So buttons on, yeah, wait a minute, let's see. I need a needle with a little bit smaller. Oh, that's way too small. Wait a minute. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be taking up your time here. I wonder if this... Oh, this looks like a much smaller needle. Let me try this. And, I mean, it looks like a small... I need a smaller eye on the... Oh. Then I also keep my pliers, because sometimes I can't pull that through. Let me see. Oh, yeah, that fits. So there, I got a little stone on there. Let me go back. And I just like to make a little cluster of stones. And see, when you do something like this too, it's like you let your mind just wander. And like I like to have a lot of my things just around. Now see, I messed that up right there, just right there. Because I didn't want to do that. I wanted I do that so much, especially when I'm on the video. Wait a minute, now I gotta pull this needle out of here. And so, but it's funny, once you have the video running, then it seems like everything goes berserk. Okay, so I didn't want that there. Okay, maybe I should just give up the ghost right here. And now, where'd my needle go? There it is. And then I have to get my needle threader. Right here. I had this dish of needle threaders like for a coon's age, but it was lost. So then when I found it, I was just so excited. Okay, so now, sometimes life is just like Christmas. When you live life like me and you lose things, and then you find it, it's like Christmas. Yesterday I had a kind of an interesting, miserable moment in my day. Oh man, I was mad at everybody in this whole house. Yeah, but I got over it. I got over it. Which that's all you can do is just get over it, and then you're over it. Okay, let me put that back there. Now then, see, I have to go back up again before I can put another stone in my rock pile. We used to have a lot of rock piles in Minnesota. In Minnesota, when I lived up there, we had a lot of rock piles in the middle of the fields because in that area, and they were beautiful rocks. Gosh, would I love to have them rocks now. But they were all smooth stones, they were all smooth and round. And they were big. They are all big, about big. And they were just smooth, round stones. But apparently in the day, when they were first clearing the land to plant the wheat and stuff, they had to get rid of all them stones. And so they'd gather up all them stones and make these piles of stones. And so we would have so much fun playing with those stones, us children. And like my friend and I had one, my friend Susan, oh gosh, I loved her so much. And I still have her on my Facebook. I don't know how she got to be 75. Oh, that's right, I am too. But we would go to the rock pile, and then and next to this one rock pile was also the trash pile, which wasn't trash because back in the day everything was recycled. It was either burned in a fireplace or everything was recycled. But some things did end up in the trash pile, which were like broken, rusty pots or something. But even my grandmother, a lot of her wash tubs, the enamel, it would break a hole in it. A hole would happen in it. She would take a rubber washer and a nut and a bolt and put that through that hole and make that wash tub now leak proof. And so, but sometimes things got such bad shape that it went to the trash pile. And so there was a pile of trash next to this one rock pile. So my girlfriend and I, we took the rocks, we were taking rocks, and we put out the house, we built a house, but just the diagram, around, there's the living room, here's the kitchen, here's the bedroom. But then we'd find things in the trash pile, like the wheat buckets and stuff, and we put them in the rooms they belonged in. And so there might be an old cook pot with a hole in it, and that would definitely go in the kitchen. And so, and it was just the outline, just the outline of the house. But we had so much fun with that. We would go to our house a lot of times. We just called it our house. And we made it big enough to where we could just hang out in there if we wanted to. And so, and we did a lot. It was fun. I'm telling you, we had so much fun. And there was plenty of space because we had 140 acres out there on our farm. And so the rock piles were never in the pasture or something where the cows go, and they weren't in the field where the wheat or oats were grown, so we had our space. But there was no electronics, and we didn't have TV either, so we didn't have many toys either, not like kids do these days. And so we just had fun. That's what we had. And we could make so much fun out of just anything. And we were making fun out of the rocks and the things out the trash pile. And the trash pile had been there for years, It wasn't trash like you would send off to the trash man today. It was just, maybe there might be tin cans in there or something. I don't remember what all was in there, but look at that now. See how that looks with those stones around the base of that tree? I like it, see? I like it. I love it. But these stones, they're just like all different shapes and sizes. All right, it's been 30 minutes, so I think I'll call this a moment. And see, so this piece, even though I had finished it and put its backing on, if I decide to put more on it, I just put more on it. Keeps it pliers. My hands don't work as well as they used to. Nothing works as well as it used to when I was like 16 years old. Darn it. Things just kind of start giving up the ghost. Just giving up the ghost. Today's going to be a better day. I'm not going to get mad at anybody. I don't ever get mad, so that was weird yesterday. I was mad. I was mad at one person, but I just decided to be mad at the whole family. Pop would say, "What did I do?" I said, "You did nothing. You're fine. Just leave me alone." I like that. I like that. See, that made a difference now with those stones. And it's just, this stuff is making me happy. This stuff makes me happy. I am glad that I have this hobby or addiction, whatever it is. I'm glad I have that. I keep this note in here because these I got from I go online auctions sometime, and Jen Wren, she actually bought these and she said send them to Lizzie, so that's how I got them. So thank you, Jen Wren. But anyhow, okay, that's going to be it for now. I'm gonna see what kind of a message we have from our ancestors today, and I'm just going to pull. Which one just speaks to me? Which one is good? This one does. This one speaks to me. I don't know what it's saying right yet, but I'm going to figure it out real quickly. And we're going to see what it says. Let's see. Okay, dear you, there is always more than one side to an argument. Two sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today, we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks, or how an alternate plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment to observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to others, to another's point of view. No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much. And see, I guess that's what I needed to hear. Because like yesterday, I just got that moment of anger, and I don't even get angry, so that was just weird. But you know what I did? I went and sat back with the chickens. It was dark already outside, but I walked back to the chickens and I sat on a little bench. We got outside the chickens. Chickens were already all roosting. They were in their bedroom for the night. It's so much fun with them because they always stayed in their little chicken pen. But then lately we decided to let them just run around. And they love to run around and be free-range chickens. But as soon as it starts getting dark, they go right back to their little coop and they get up. And just to hear them, because they kind of coo a little bit when they're up in their roosts. And I went back there and I talked to the chickens, and that was fine. And so, okay, with that, I ask God to watch over you. Every step you take, every move you make, keep you safe and secure, keep you happy, healthy, and humble. And no matter what, stay another day. God bless and keep you, and I'll see you tomorrow. The good Lord willing and the creek don't rise.